Hanging out of my pocket? You thought that was a weapon?
Yeah. So
seriously?
Honestly, I'll be honest with you, sir. In most cases, it could have been a machete, considering the handles which they are.
But you can see the tripod screw hanging out, can you?
I can't see it.
Not from a distance, I couldn't.
So, to me, potentially it could be a pattern. Considering the other handle, it could be a machete. We don't know, so we're not taking that chance.
Well, like I say, I'm detained for a search, so I'm not being thingy with
you. The means prevent any injury, alright? Simple as that. We don't want to take the chance that we got a grip of you, and then basically you pull something out and attack.
Could you not just watch first? Could we out?
Yeah, we can't take. Imagine if you did have a knife.
Today's footage comes from Reggie Photo, and you'll find their channel linked down below in the description. Make sure to check them out and show some support. This one's packed with tense moments, sharp exchanges, and a powerful reminder of why knowing your rights truly matters. So let's jump right into it.
That people share that I don't have, but it doesn't mean that I need to be divided against them. It also doesn't mean that I'm against them. I'm in their opinion.
What that is, I thought it was a knife then. That's
seriously?
Just put that on, mate. Alright.
Seriously?
I'll explain it to you, yeah. So,
right, mate, just put these on,
in short, there's a large political party. I've seen something protruding from... Yeah, that's what I'm after. So at the moment, before I start doing anything, I've got to do it officially now because you're in cuffs, so...
Seriously?
Yeah, you detained for the purpose of the stop search, section 1 apace, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm Police Sergeant Milo, I'm based at Swinton Police Station.
Are you recording this?
I am recorded. No,
okay.
not yet. Now it's recording.
Okay.
Okay. So the power that we're using is Police and Criminal Evidence Act.
Yeah, I know section 1 page. Yeah,
Object is a knife.
Yeah.
Because I've seen an object protruding from your pocket.
It's just a tripod for me camera.
I know, but I can't take chances, can I?
Yeah, but what?
So you're entitled to a copy of the search following the conclusion of the search. Yeah. Have you got a weapon on you?
No, I can't believe that you just seen that.
Alright guys, let's lock in, because this story begins right in the heart of Manchester. A city that never stays quiet when it comes to public expression and political tension. The narrator sets the stage with one simple question: why do some people demand free speech while instantly turning on anyone who actually uses it? That contradiction sparks the fire for what follows. After watching another creator's video, he feels stirred, almost pushed into confronting an uncomfortable truth about division in modern Britain. Everyone claims they want open conversation, yet many are ready to silence views they dislike. He admits he doesn't share every opinion he hears, but disagreement should not equal hostility. This opening moment sets the emotional weight behind his journey. He walks into Manchester not to cause trouble, but to observe how authority reacts to people simply filming in public. He has no idea how quickly that tension is about to explode.
Hanging out of my pocket? You thought that was a weapon?
Yeah. So
seriously?
Honestly, I'll be honest with you, sir. In most cases, it could have been a machete, considering the handles which they are.
But you can see the tripod screw hanging out, can you?
I can't see it.
Not from a distance, I couldn't.
So, to me, potentially it could be a pattern. Considering the other handle, it could be a machete. We don't know, so we're not taking that chance.
Well, like I say, I'm detained for a search, so I'm not being thingy with you.
The means prevent any injury, alright? Simple as that. We don't want to take the chance that we got a grip of you, and then basically you pull something out and attack.
Could you not just watch first? Could we out?
Yeah, we can't take. Imagine if you did have a knife, yeah.
Yeah, but it's clearly a tripod.
To be fair though,
what? Sorry?
It's like a cosh, doesn't it?
Yeah, but the circle thing was hanging out too.
Spread your legs for me a little bit.
Pardon? No, I had it hanging out the way so you can see it's a screw-on tripod.
Ultimately, if it's a tripod, then it's just have your search and then be on your way. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I don't. Everybody's looking at me now. I'm in cuffs.
So, do you want us to take you behind the benches then and continue the search?
That's it. I'm happy with the
I'm
search
being humiliated already.
I just need to check this front pocket
for camera equipment.
Well, we've got a job to do, haven't we?
Yeah, but come on,
guys. We've got a duty to protect all parties, including yourself. I'm not going to take chances during a major political party conference. You've got an object protruding from your pocket.
I would say that doesn't look like a knife, you know.
If you want to put a complaint in, you're more than entitled to do so, okay? But I'm doing my job.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know what gave you that idea that you think I'm
just
carrying a knife.
remove his handcuffs. These
So you happy enough?
Yeah, I'm happy with the
I'll move
search.
these.
I'm putting this back where I found it.
Sir, lift your arm up as such. Thank you. Taking this cuff off.
So can I get some collar numbers then,
Of course
please?
Yeah.
you can.
Go with yours and I'll go with mine.
I will create an incident. Oh, hang on. Come to this before it falls off. I will create an incident number. I'll get you my collar number and a contact card. And if you leave me an email address, I can send you a copy of the search if you wish. If you want that.
No, just an instant number will be fine.
Come over here for me, please.
For the purpose of time being, speed this up. Constable 7454. 7454 Quinn.
Yep.
Currently basically deals with scene, speaker, most
Sergeant 16075.
I've got a male detained outside the Midland Hotel for section 1 case search. May I have a look?
Only minutes into walking near the political event barriers, things turn aggressive. Officers approach him with urgency, their eyes fixed on something hanging from his pocket. Before he can process what's happening, the words stop and search at him. Backed by Section 1 powers under pace, one officer claims the object could be a knife, even a machete, despite the tripod screw visibly protruding. The interaction escalates fast, with suspicion replacing logic. No simple question, no calm approach. Handcuffs come out almost instantly. The officer admits he has to take no chances, especially with a large political conference nearby, but the reasoning feels weak. The narrator is stunned that basic observation was skipped. Instead of identifying a harmless piece of camera equipment, the officers jump straight into restraint. The search becomes less about safety and more about intimidation.
I'm better off putting this together now because that's telling me that I could be getting searched.
No, I will tell them.
We can pass it all here, obviously. We searched you. Rapid try.
Yeah, but the only reason why I had it in my pocket is because I didn't want to.
13:20.
I didn't want to walk down the street with a bloody
Yeah.
the full thing extended until I'm ready to film.
Understandable, but we've got all aspects that we've got to look after, mate. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone's as nice as you. Not everyone carries.
No, but
some
see,
people do carry around police costumes.
what I could have done with this, I could have had it in my pocket up my jacket, but I've had it there so it doesn't look like I'm concealing something. You know what I mean?
I understand that, there, but you got to look at it from our angle as well.
I don't know. I just.
Do you want to give your details behind?
No, thank you.
You're not entitled.
No,
to
I'm
it.
not
You haven't got any contact.
Black
We haven't got any contact cards with me. Let me see if I can get one.
Just in.
You got any contact cards? Yeah. One sec.
No worries.
Yeah.
You got any contact cards? Contact card?
Where's your name from?
Pardon?
Where's your name?
I wouldn't like to give if that's
I'm
okay.
glad to give us the details.
Pardon?
No, I'm just wondering.
Yeah. I just
So
like
obviously when we get the complaint from yourself, obviously we'll have your details then, won't we?
Yeah. I'm gonna go straight to my solicitors with it. I just think that's unacceptable. It was literally. You can't say that's not. That's not a machete.
But
That.
it wasn't like that, though, was it? First of all, it was in two separate parts. What, you had a handle hanging out of your pocket,
Yeah.
right? And you're walking in the direction to where the Conservative Party is. Right? Ultimately, we've got to check that it's not a weapon. We've checked it's not a weapon. We're satisfied with that. Do you get what I mean?
I just like I say.
I'm not going to be a knobhead.
I'm not saying you are, but you've got to take it for my rights. Like I've just gone in handcuffs.
I know.
Yeah, you know that's an assault on a person.
It's not an
Of course
assault,
it
it's
is.
a section 1 stop search.
It's section 1 of pace, but I don't think that was. You know, you didn't even engage. You didn't say, "Hi, mate, what's that in your pocket?" I'd have pulled it out for you. Yeah, but I would have stopped and complied
This
with
is what
you.
I didn't want. So imagine if you didn't have a weapon and I stopped and engaged, and then
As the search continues, humiliation becomes unavoidable. He stands there, restrained, while officers dig through his pockets and equipment, repeating that they have a job to do. But their tone reveals something deeper, a rigid mindset that equates filming with threat. The officer insists a complaint can be filed later, trying to soften the blow, yet the damage is already done. The narrator questions why they never paused to communicate before escalating. A simple, "What's that in your pocket?" would have ended the entire situation peacefully. Instead, assumptions took control, and now he's treated like a criminal over a tripod. The officers explained they had concerns due to his direction of travel and the shape of the object, but those justifications crumble once the device is revealed for what it actually is. Even then, they cling to their narrative rather than acknowledging the mistake outright.
Next thing, you've got the possibility of pulling that weapon on me.
Constable, I'm not being funny, right? The amount of armed police here, I'd have to be suicidal. I'd be shot on the spot.
Well, it could happen, could it?
We do get
Well, I'm not suicidal, honestly.
No, but we don't.
I think.
But we don't know you are.
They're probably on it.
You have a suicidal marker.
Yeah, but now you've established it's not a knife, and it's just and I've got a camera connected to it. You can't say that now.
So I've got this the call number there, the log number.
Yeah.
1328 of today's date.
Yeah.
Okay. That's me, Police Sergeant 16075 Milo. I'm based at Swinton Police Station.
Yeah.
That's my caller number. So if you wish to put a complaint in relation to being stopped, please just quote this on 101 online.
Yeah.
They'll be able to link it all together. So I'll create the stop search record and link it to this incident. Okay.
Because I only seen you at the yellow barriers, so I've literally walked.
I was stood there.
Yeah.
So you walked past me. The next thing, I've seen an object protruding from your pocket. I think just because of the way you're presenting, yeah, and then you're looking around, that raised my suspicion that you would possibly.
Yeah. Well, all I wanted to do is see what's being filmed. Do you know what I'm saying?
I understand that. I will pass the message to the rest of the officers to say you've been searched. This is what you look like, and it was a tripod and not a weapon.
Yeah.
And hopefully you'll be left alone. However, keep that card on you. If you do get pulled, maybe just produce that card and say,
but then you was like, don't put your hands in your pockets. So like, how'd you get?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
You've got me there. I will shout across and say you've been stop searched.
Yeah.
So hopefully they'll leave you alone.
Hopefully, because I want to. Because when you do radio through, just let them know I want to be filming all this from wherever I can, publicly accessible. So, because the reason why I got my tripod, right?
Are you some sort of auditor then, or what do you do? Are you?
I just well, no, I just do YouTube and stuff. But basically, if you see the beauty about the height on it, that's the reason why I've got it.
Right.
So I can get stuff at.
Yeah, of course.
You know.
Yeah. Right, I'll shout up and let them know.
All right, guys.
See you later.
Sound. Cheers.
When the handcuffs finally come off, he pushes back firmly but calmly. Being detained under false suspicion isn't just inconvenient, it's a direct strike against his rights. He reminds the officer that physical restraint without reasonable grounds is an assault, yet the officer hides behind procedure. He explains that his cautious scanning of the environment, something any photographer or auditor does, was interpreted as suspicious behavior. That flawed interpretation became the justification for the aggressive response. Eventually, the officer provides the incident number, his caller identification, and instructions for filing a formal complaint. But the narrator is still processing the shock of how quickly things spiraled. He repeats that he wasn't hiding anything. He kept the tripod partially visible to avoid the very accusation of concealment. Ironically, that transparency was the very reason they claimed suspicion. The contradiction is glaring and frustrating.
So wow, I literally walked through the barriers there. Within seconds of walking through, I've been detained and stopped for the purposes of a search regarding Section 1 of PACE. And this is all I had on me, guys. Literally. It's crazy, isn't it?
So guys, as you've seen there, we have been detained, and a lot of police folk looking at us right now. We've been radioed through, and yeah, it's just a day we're living in, really.
Okay.
How you doing? The highest position up here, mate. You can see everything.
Yeah. You're going live on my body cam, mate.
Who I am?
That camera's going to kick in now. It's live.
Oh, no worries.
It's live inside the port.
Is it? What, Merseyside?
Go on. Got the correct number, last 42375. If not,
I'll go see Bronze Long, go and grab it.
Once released, he steps aside to breathe and speak to a friend on the phone, still rattled by the absurdity of being searched for carrying basic filming gear. The tension of the moment lingers heavily. Moments later, another officer approaches, this time calm and conversational, and the contrast is striking. They talk about vantage points, camera angles, and the height advantage of the tripod. Suddenly, he's being treated like a human being instead of a potential threat. The body-worn camera activates, and this officer seems more curious than hostile, even discussing the police headquarters visible from the upper level. This shift highlights a crucial point. Not every officer acts with aggression, but when the wrong one does, the consequences can be severe. Suspicion shouldn't override basic respect. Yet moments earlier, it clearly did.
Wow, that's crazy. I thought you come up here to go live to the headquarters. That is mad. That is absolute crazy. Wow, you're going live to the headquarters. So they're very, very, very suspicious of people.
You know what I mean? That's in your system, honey.
As he continues filming, he realizes the police presence is on high alert. Officers stationed above have full visibility of the area, and their suspicion of anyone recording becomes obvious. They appear tense, cautious, almost bracing for something. The narrator's camera captures their readiness to assume the worst. He notes how quickly they jump to conclusions, especially given the sensitive political event happening nearby. But observing the environment now, he understands why nerves are high, yet it still doesn't justify skipping communication and going straight to cuffs. Even after being cleared, he can feel the eyes on him. The atmosphere is thick with surveillance, and every movement is scrutinized. This heightened environment turns ordinary actions into perceived risks, which is exactly how innocent civilians end up detained for nothing.
So we're going live, are we? Hi, bud. Oh, hi, mate. What lens is that?
A 100 to 500.
Oh, nice.
The video closes with him surveying the scene, capturing officers, structures, and the busy movement around the political conference. He reflects on how bizarre it is to be stopped for something as harmless as a tripod while other people move around freely. He watches officers using long-range lenses and advanced equipment while he was treated as if carrying a weapon. The contrast is almost surreal. As applause and background noise rise, he acknowledges the reality many auditors, photographers, and journalists face: misunderstanding, suspicion, and disproportionate reactions from authority. He ends the experience with clarity, If something this simple can trigger a detention, then documenting these encounters is more important than ever. The day ends not in fear, but in determination to keep filming, keep questioning, and keep bringing truth into the open where everyone can see it.